Welcome back to the Tampa Bay Rays MLB 25 franchise. We sit here down 2-0 in the ALCS to the dreaded Yankees. They have had our number in the playoffs both years that we've gone to the playoffs in this franchise. Had an excellent game in Game 1 by Shane McClanahan. Gave up one hit. The hit was the first batter of the game. Didn't give up another hit the rest of the time he was in. And our manager took him out way too early. Didn't even have 90 pitches, and then our bullpen blew up and gave up 5 runs late, and we lost. Game 2, down early, battle back, tie it up, and then our bullpen gives up a home run late in that one, and that was the difference in the game. And now we have a tough task. Go on the road to Yankee Stadium. We got to win 2 out of 3 at the very minimum, if not sweep. It all starts with Game 3. If we lose that, we're going to be in a huge hole. And Taj Bradley will be taking on Max Fried. So let's hop into that right now and see if the Rays can get back into this series. And now the series shifts to New York City, where the Yankees hold a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 series. Rays are up against the wall here. Go on the road for 3 games possible, and they really need to win this first game on the road. Get back in this series. It's going to be a hostile environment. It's not going to be easy, but hopefully these young guys are up to the task. On the mound today for the Yankees, veteran Max Fried. See what he's done in the playoffs. Regular season, he was 16-7 with a 3.47 ERA with 159 strikeouts. So he's had a good season. Hopefully we can get on him early. Chandler Simpson, one of our best hitters all playoffs, leading off this game, hitting .333. Down to count 0-2 though. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a shot over the first baseman's head. It's going to drop in front of Judge in right field. So the Rays get their speedy leadoff hitter on base. That'll bring in Andres Figueroa. See, he's struggling. Hasn't had a hit since Game 2 against the Orioles. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball to short. Backhanded there. Throw to second for 1 on to first, and it's a 6-4-3 double play. That snuffs out our mini rally here, and that'll bring in Caminero. And here's a shot to right field. Judge drifting back to the track, to the wall, leaps, and it's gone. Home run, Junior Caminero, his first of the playoffs. That would not have been a home run anywhere else but Yankee Stadium, but we'll take it. And the Rays, after that double play, get a solo shot to jump on the board early. Hoping to get Junior fired up here for the rest of this series. He's been slow starter in the playoffs. Goes with the pitch. It's just a high fly ball that finds the stands. And that'll bring in Lou Garcia. Huge game against the Orioles in Game 3. Been kind of quiet since then. Nobody on, 2 out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he hits it on the line. Is that going to stay fair? No, it curves foul, man. 8 feet. Almost had back-to-back home runs here in the first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's a ground to the third. Bohm's got it. Guns him across. That's the 3rd out. Junior Caminero, first home run of the playoffs, gives Tampa Bay the lead early, 1-0. And on the mound today for Tampa Bay, Taj Bradley. See what he did in his start against the Orioles. Gave up 3 home runs in the first 2 innings. Didn't give up anything else the rest of that outing. Was pitching excellent. Hopefully he'll continue that streak into this game. And Alec Bohm's the first batter he's going to face. And he's going to hit the first pitch of the game. Shallow fly into left center field. And Simpson's camped under, and he's got that for the first out. So good start here. See the Yankees lineup exactly the same as it was yesterday, 2 days ago, whenever that last game was. In steps Lamont Wade, their first baseman. Only .228 with 1 home run on the playoffs. 1-2 count and the pitch. And a line drive right to Lou at second base. So 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the first. And that's good because Aaron Judge is coming up. See what he's done in the playoffs. Hit one of those 3 home runs against us in Tampa Bay. 2-2 count. And strike 3 called at the letters. Didn't like that pitch, but we'll take it. So the Yankees go down 1-2-3 after we scored in the top half. So let's go to the second inning now. Tampa Bay with a 1-0 lead. And leading off, Trey Morgan. See, he's hitting .313, his only home run. Won game 2 against the Orioles. 0-2 count, and here's the pitch, and he swings at a pitch off the plate and low for strike 3. So there's the first out. First K for Fried. Now bring in Kevin Alcantara, playing him against the lefty. Carter can't hit lefties hardly at all. 1-0 pitch, and it's going to be a pop-up in the infield, and Wade's going to stand there at first base. I don't even know if he moved at all, and he's got that for the second out. Now to bring in Sam Basallo. He's been hitting much better in the playoffs than he did in the regular season. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's going to pop this one up in the shallow left center field. Volpe running out. He's going to catch that on the run for the third out. So after a noisy top of the first, we go down 1-2-3. That'll bring in Jazz Chisholm, leadoff hitter for the Yankees. See what he's done in the playoffs. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a fly ball in the left center field. Alcantara tracking it down. He's got that for the first out. We don't lose anything defensively with him out there. And that'll bring in J.J. Bleday, their center fielder. Down in the count 0-2 now. Here's the pitch from Bradley. And he swings and misses on a nasty 12-6. Drops off the table. And that's his second strikeout. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Austin Wells. He's had a pretty decent postseason. See if we can limit the damage that he's done. 1-0 pitch, and there's a fly ball into right field. Morgan playing right field today. He's under it, and he's got it. So 1-2-3 really quick. Both first and second innings for the Yankees. We go to the third inning. Tampa Bay leads 1-0. And leading off is Carson Williams. See, he's only hitting .176, but he hit 2 home runs in Game 3 against the O's, so loud .176. Here's the 3-2 count pitch, and strike 3 on the circle change, right at the knees. It's the second strikeout for Fried, and that'll bring in Willie Sanchez playing first base today. His first postseason action, and here's a smash to right field. That's a base hit. So Willie, going to have him play against lefties. Makes it look like a good decision. So we have 1 on and 1 out now for Simpson. And he hits a tapper to short. Volpe's got it. Throws to first, and Simpson's out on the play. Sanchez was running on the play, so he's going to end up at second. A man in scoring position now. 2 out. 3-0 count to Figueroa. And just missed. I thought that was a strike myself, but we'll take the walk. So now we have 2 on and 2 out. Caminero homered his first time up. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Volpe's got it. And he throws the first. And that's it for the Rays here in the top of the third inning. A couple of guys on, but no runs in. That'll bring in Giancarlo Stanton. See what he's done in the playoffs. Really struggled. Hit 3 home runs against the Mariners. Hasn't done anything against us. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And it's going to be a tapper to third. Caminero charges. Scoops, throws, and he gets him. Stanton's not the quickest runner at all. That'll bring in Harper Bradley, the DH. He's hit 2 of those 3 home runs against us in this series. He's ahead in the count 3-1. Here's the pitch from Bradley, and that's ball 4 low. So now the Yankees will have their first base runner of the game. That'll bring in Volpe with 1 on and 1 out. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's a shot into left center field. Simpson's on his horse, and he's got it. Runner goes back to first. That's why you want that speed in center field. So we have 1 on, 2 out now for Alec Boehm, back to the top of the order. Runner's going. There's a pitch, throw down, and he is out by a mile. Not sure what he was thinking, but we'll take it as Basallo guns him down in the inning. Yankees get a man on base. Nothing happens. We go to the 4th. And leading off for Tampa Bay is going to be Lou Garcia. Just missed a home run his first time up. And he's going to hit a ground ball base hit to right field. So he gets on base. He and Caminero starting to heat up. Leadoff man on now, nobody out. Here's Trey Morgan. Power threat. And it's a ground ball to third. Boehm to second for 1. On to first in a double play. Second one we've hit into today. Kind of snuffs that rally out early. And that'll bring in Alcantara. Full count to him. Here's the pitch. And that's high for ball 4. So we get a man on now with 2 outs, trying to get that 2-out rally going, and that'll bring up Basallo. 0-2 count. Here's a pitch from Fried. And he chases a fastball way off the plate for strike 3. So Fried pitches around a couple of base runners. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 1-0 Tampa Bay. And leading off, Alec Boehm was at the plate. Bradley got thrown out stealing. Here's a smash right to Lou at second base for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Lamont Wade now. Nobody on, 1 out, 1-2 count. And he swings and misses on a low fastball and strikes out. So Yankees quickly down 2 outs. That'll bring in Judge. Heading to count 3-0. Come on, Taj, don't make a mistake here. There you go. I'll take that walk every day. So now they got a man on first. 2 outs. That's their second walk. Those are the only 2 runners they've had all game. 3-2 pitch to Jazz, and he takes strike 3 at the knees and strikes out. So Bradley pitches around Judge, gets out of the inning, and we go to the 5th inning. It's still 1-0 Tampa Bay. And Carson Williams going to lead things off here for the Rays. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Volpe's got it. Throw across the diamond, and he's gunned down for the first out. That'll bring in Sanchez. He singled his first at-bat. 2-2 count. And he takes strike 3 at the letters for the second out of the inning. Must have been looking for something else. Need to get his bat going again, too. He plays excellent defense. Here's Chandler with nobody on and 2 out. That's going to be a ground ball past Boehm through the hole into left field. So the Rays aren't done yet as we have our speedy stolen base guy on with 2 outs. Full count now. Here's the pitch to Figueroa, and that's going to be ball 4. So Fried looked like he was going to get out of this inning, and now he's got 2 men on, both quick runners. That man, Junior Caminero, homered in a first. Got a chance again here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball to right. Judge coming in a few steps, and he'll have that for the 3rd out. So another busy inning for Tampa Bay, getting men on base. They just can't get them home as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And leading off, J.J. Bleday. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball past Caminero. Williams has it in the hole to throw to first, and he's safe. Beats it out. That's the first hit of the game for the Yankees. Let's check this replay. See him racing down the line, and just beats it. Nice short hop there by Sanchez, but definitely beat the throw. So that brings in Austin Wells now with 1 on and nobody out. And he's going to take strike 3 on the 12-6 on the inner corner there. Nasty pitch for Bradley. It's his 5th K of the game. Oh yeah, 1 on, 1 out. 2-2 count to Stanton. And he swings and misses and strikes out on the splitter. So his woes continue. Does not have a hit in this series. That'll bring in Harper Bradley. Got thrown out stealing last time. Down to count 0-2. And there's a smash to first, and Sanchez snags the low line drive. So the Yankees finally get their first hit of the game, but don't do anything else as we go to the 6th. It's 1-0 Rays. And leading off, Lou Garcia got a hit last time up. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be a ground ball, base hit past Volpe into center field. So Lou's heating up, Junior's heating up. That's good news for our offense. That brings in Trey Morgan now. 1 on, nobody out. And pitches in the dirt. Ball gets away. Throw down to second, and Lou is in. It's going to be a wild pitch. So now we have a man in scoring position with nobody out. 2-2 count now to Morgan. Here's a pitch. And he swings and misses on a high curveball. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Alcantara, hitting .500 in the playoffs so far. Down on count 1-2. Here's a shot to right field down the line. Judge drifting over. Near the line, he's got it. Throw comes in. Lou's going to move up. Nope, they held him. And the Yankees are going to the bullpen. I guess that's it for Fried. Don't you think he's pitched that poorly? Must be a pitch count thing. Coming in out of the pen, it's going to be another lefty, Jose Alvarado. He's only pitched in 1 game the postseason. ERA at 9. Maybe we can make that even larger. Here's Basallo now, the man on second, 2 out, 3-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out on a cutter to end the inning. So good move by the Yankees there. Get a man in scoring position again and can't get him home. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's still slim 1-0 lead for Tampa Bay. And leading off, Anthony Volpe for us up at Tampa Bay. Here's a 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to third. Camanero's got that. Throw across, and there's 1 down. That'll bring in Alec Boehm. Kind of kept him quiet. And he swings and misses and strikes out on a splitter. That'll be 2 outs quickly here in the 6th. That'll bring in Lamont Wade. 2-2 count on him. Here's the pitch from Bradley. And hits him on the right knee. Flexes there and he's going to take first base. So now we got a man on first, 2 out. Judge up. Not who you want to see batting with runners in scoring position. And he's going to pop this one into right center field. Morgan's going to drift over and he's going to have that. And we dodge a bullet there. It's Taj Bradley. It's 10 scoreless innings he's thrown since the 2nd inning of Game 3 against Baltimore. And leading off here in the 7th, Carson Williams, 0 for 2 on the day. He's really a feast or famine guy for us, even during the regular season. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Alvarado. It's going to be a ground ball to second. Jazz has it. Plenty of time. Throws and he gets him for the first out. That'll bring in first baseman Willie Sanchez. 1 for 2 on the day. Down in the count, though, 1-2. Here's Alvarado's pitch. And inside jam shot into short left field. Volpe's going to drift out and have that for the 2nd out. Alvarado silencing our bats big time. That'll bring in Chandler. He's 2 for 3. See if he can work some 2-out magic here. Oh, he's down in the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 on the inside corner. He doesn't like the call. Yankees do, though, and we're going to head to the bottom of the 7th inning. And this is still 1-0 game. And leading off will be Jazz Chisholm. Here's the pitch, and he swings and misses and strikes out to start the inning. Taj Bradley on a roll. See this pitch. Ball just dropped off the table, and he swings over it. And for whatever reason, our drunk manager is going to take Bradley out when he's only given up 1 hit, just like he did with Shane, just like he did with Shane Baz. And we're going to the bullpen. This is always an adventure. Garrett Clevenger coming in now. And if you want the lefty to face the lefty, you had 3 left-handed batters in a row to start the inning. You bring Clevenger in to start the inning. So if he runs into any trouble, you can take him out before Stanton comes up. Nobody on, 1 out now. 3-2 pitch, and it's going to be a ground ball, and that's a base hit up the middle. I don't understand our manager. Now they're going to have 1 on and 1 out. That means Stanton definitely going to bat this inning unless he hit into a double play with Wells. 2-2 count on him. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a base hit inside the third base bag, down into the left field corner. Alcantara scrambles over, overruns the ball, throws it back in, and it's going to be a double for Wells, and now we're in trouble. We have minutes, 2nd and 3rd, and only 1 out. Stanton coming up. See, if Clevenger had started the inning, this is where you could yank him out and bring in a righty, but now he's going to have to face Stanton because this is his 3rd batter. 3 batters minimum. We'll count on Stanton. See if we can get the strikeout here. There's a line drive into right field. Morgan races in. He's got it. Here's the tag and the throw. And up the line. If he throws that to the plate, he might have had him, but it was up the third base line. And Blade slides around the tag, and this game is tied. Man. Just leave Bradley in the game, and now we're taking Clevenger out because, of course. Like I said, if he starts the inning, they could have brought somebody in to face Stanton instead. Now we're going to the pen. Bringing in Kevin Kelly. See if he can get us out of this jam. keep this game tied. See what he's done in 2 games in the playoffs. Harper Bradley up now, man on second, 2 out. Here's a pitch from Kelly. That's going to be a ground ball to short. Williams charges. He's got it. Throws the first, and we're done with this inning. Could have been a whole lot worse, but also could have been a whole lot better. As our manager just makes me scratch my head and whine and complain because I don't know what he's doing. And new pitcher for the Yankees here in the 8th. It's going to be Jake Cousins. See what he's done in 6 games. He's been very busy in the postseason. And he hasn't done very well either with a 6.35 ERA. First man he's going to face is Andres Figueroa, still looking for his first hit since Game 2 against Baltimore. Has been on base, though. Here's the first pitch from Cousins. That's going to be a line shot into left field. That's going to get down. Stanton knocks it down, does a somersault. Blade is going to get the ball back into the infield, and Figueroa is going to be in safely with a double. Rays dugout's all excited. That'll bring in Caminero with a man at scoring position and nobody out. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Cousins. It's a line drive into left field. Stanton on the run, and it drops in front of him. And Figueroa doesn't move up. He had to wait to see if Stanton was going to catch that ball or not. So we have men at first and second now with nobody out for Lou Garcia. Heading to count 3-1. And that's ball 4 off the plate. So now we have the bases loaded. Nobody out. Cousins in a real jam, and that brings in Trey Morgan. Big power threat here. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. See if we can find a gap somewhere. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Cousins, and he squares around and pops it up in front of the plate, and Wells is going to have it. What are we doing? He's a power hitter. He's not a bunter. My goodness. Now double play gets him out of the inning, and we're going to pinch hit and bring in Pete Murray to bat for Alcantara. With that left-handed bat, bases loaded, 1 out, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and it hits him in the thigh, and we're going to take the lead on a hit by pitch with the bases loaded, and now Sam Basallo steps in. 0 for 3 with 2 Ks himself, looking to explode and make this a huge inning. 0-2 pitch from Cousins, and he swings and misses and strikes out for the 3rd time today. Man, we are just missing opportunities to score runs. That'll bring in Carson. Bases loaded, 2 out. And it's going to be a ground ball. Base hit inside the first base bag. Down into the corner. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Man around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out by a mile. So Murray, a little too greedy there. Gets gunned down at the plate. But we get 2 more runs. And it's now 4-1 with a 3-run outburst here in the top of the 8th inning. Kevin Kelly still on the mound for us, facing Volpe now. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Lou's going to have that. Bobbles it a little bit. Quick throw, and he gets him. Volpe's pretty fast. Keeps that leadoff man off base. Here's Alec Boehm, 0 for 3 on the day. He does much better against left-handed pitching. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a ground ball back to Kelly. Snags it. Throws the first, and there's 2 quick outs here in the 8th inning, and that'll bring in Lamont Wade. Got hit by a pitch his last time up. Full count on him. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Simpson's racing back in front of the Yankees bullpen, and he's going to have that for the 3rd out. So Kelly does his job and shuts him down after we put up a crooked number in the top half. We go to the 9th inning. It's 4-1 Tampa Bay. And a new pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros. Coming in, 5 appearances, no runs allowed. He's going to get the 9, 1, and 2 batters in our order to start this 9th inning. Willie Sanchez, 1 for 3 on the day. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Efros. It's going to be a ground ball to third. Boehm's got it. Casually throws it across, and there's 1 down. That'll bring in Simpson now. Nobody on and 1 out. See if we can tack on some more runs here. Here's the pitch. And he tries to bunt. It's a good one. Efros grabs it. Here's the throw, and they're never going to get him. Took too long to get to the ball, and Simpson's just way too fast. So see if we want to steal a bag here and get in scoring position. And on first, one out. Here's the pitch to Figueroa. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Volpe throws across the diamond and gets Figueroa as Simpson was going on the play. And that'll bring in Junior now with a man in scoring position and 2 outs. Seen that a lot in this game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be a tapper to short. Volpe's got it. Throw to first, and there's 3 outs. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Aaron Judge is going to lead things off for the Yankees, and they're trailing by 3. We know who's coming in out of the bullpen. There he is, Roger Guy. 3 appearances, 1 win, 2 saves. All 3 games against the Orioles. Be his first chance pitch in this series. Gets to face Aaron Judge with nobody on. That's good. Solo homers aren't going to beat you. Judge is ahead in the count, 2-1. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball in the right field. Morgan's going to drift back to the edge of the warning track. On the warning track, and he's got it for the first out. It was just a regular pop fly, but in this ballpark, you never know. That'll bring in Jazz. He's 0 for 3 with 2 Ks. He's been quiet this series, too. Down in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch from Guy. And it hits him on the right shoulder. Man, have him 0-2, and then you put him on. That'll bring in Blade. That puts the tying run on deck. See, Blade, 2 for 3, scored their only run. Down in the count 1-2. Here's the pitch from Guy. And he swings and hits a grounder to first. Knocked down by Sanchez. Flipped to the pitcher, and he beats him to the bag for the second out. Runner moves up to second on the play. That'll bring in Austin Wells and keep him off the base and don't bring up the tying run. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a fly ball in the center field, and Simpson's going to have it. And the Tampa Bay Rays rally. They love playing on the road. They get another win. And we are back in this series, folks. It is a 2-1 lead for New York. But the Rays got some confidence back after having 2 tough luck losses at home. Roger Guy seals the deal. We had runners on in every inning but the 2nd and the 7th in this game. You can see Taj Bradley, 6 1/3 innings, 1 hit, 2 walks, 8 Ks. Junior, 2 for 5 with a home run. Freed didn't pitch terrible. Let's check out this box score. There you go, 3 hits for Chandler, 2 for Caminero, 2 for Lou. Carson Williams, huge 2-run hit. We walked 4 times as well. See Taj, what he did. Clevenger gave up the only run. That was just a mismanaged inning by the manager. Kelly and Guy finish it off. And we've climbed back in the series, guys. Now if we can just steal another win and even this up, we'll be on our way. And we are here for ALCS game number 4 at Yankee Stadium. The Rays had an impressive Game 3 victory. Now they try to go for the tie in the series if they can get this dub. They were 57-24 on the road during the regular season. The Road Warriors, the young Road Warriors, you see right there, 5-1 loss, 5-4 loss. Now we win this one 4-1. We got to get 2 out of 3 here. Take this series back home. No better way to start by taking the first 2 games. On the mound today for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. He got injured in the series against Seattle. Only pitched a third of an inning and was out for the rest of that series. So this is essentially his first appearance in the playoffs. And Chandler Simpson's going to lead things off. He had 3 hits in yesterday's game. And he's going to hit a fly ball in the left field, and Stanton's going to have that for the first out. Simpson's just been amazing in the leadoff spot. See the order going with the same exact lineup that we had last game. It's our left-handed pitching lineup. And that'll bring in Figueroa, starting to heat up himself. Nobody on, 1 out. 2-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a ground ball to short. Backhanded by Volpe. Jump throw to first. And what a snag by Wade over there. And he is out. Lamont Wade Check this replay. Deep in the hole, Volpe does the jump throw, bounces it, and Wade snags the short hop. Look at this play. Incredible, and he keeps his toe on the bag. There's 2 outs. That'll bring in Junior. Had a really good game. Game 3, 2 hits and a home run. Finally starting to heat up in the postseason. There's a smash in the left center field, and it's going to drop in front of Blade, so Junior keeps it going here. Gets another hit. Maybe we can get a 2-out rally going here. That'll bring in Lou. Got his average up to 250 as well. Couple of hits last game. 1 on and 2 out. Here's a pitch, and he jams him. That's going to be a fly ball into right center field, and Judge on his horse, and he's going to take that. So we get a 2-out single, and nothing happens. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. It's no score. In on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Pepio. See what he did during the regular season. Did not pitch against the Orioles. This is his first postseason appearance of the season. And hopefully he hasn't had too many days off. First batter he's going to face Alex Bohm. 3-2 count on him. Here's the pitch. And he swings at a high cutter way up and in and strikes him out. Nasty pitch, just kept riding up and in. Let's check out this replay. Started in and went even more in and up above his hands. Couldn't get up on the ball. Couldn't get his bat above the ball. He strikes out. That'll bring in Wade. Just made that stellar defensive play in the field last half inning. 0-2 count to him. And he's going to take strike 3 on a cutter on the inner half at the knees. Nasty pitch there too. Now there's 2 outs and nobody on for Aaron Judge. Love when I have to say that. Nobody on and 2 out. 3-2 count on him. Here's the pitch from Pepio. And strike 3 on a cutter, and he strikes out the side to start the game. There we go, Pepio. Any questions about rust from him not pitching for 2 weeks was answered as he strikes out the side. Bohm, Wade, and Judge. And Trey Morgan going to lead off the top of the second inning here. His average is dipping a little bit. Need to get him going again. 2-2 count. Here's a pitch from Rodon. And strike 3 at the knees. Circle changed. Looked like he was looking for something else. That'll be the first out of the inning. In steps Kevin Alcantara. Playing left field again today. Nobody on him, 1 out. See if he can get this inning started. There's a smash to short, 1 hopper to Volpe. Throw across, and there's 2 quick outs. So Rodon seems to be back from whatever his injury was. That'll bring in Sam Basallo. 2 home runs. Average has been dipping a little bit. There's a shot to center field. Blede's going to race in, and he's going to have that for the 3rd out. So we go down 1-2-3. We're going to go to the bottom half of the inning. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm. See what he's doing. 195. Really hasn't done anything. He killed us last time we played these guys in the playoffs. And he's going to take strike 3 on the outer edge. That's 4 straight strikeouts for Pepio to start his postseason. And in steps Blade. Scored the only run of the game for New York yesterday. He's down in a count 1-2. Here's the pitch to him, and it's going to be a ground ball to short. Backhanded by Williams. Jump throw there. Strong arm, and he guns him down. My goodness. That was a left-handed batter he threw out as well. Shows you how strong his arm is. Look at this replay. Way into the hole. Backhander takes 3 or 4 steps, does the jump throw, and just nails him by a good half step. That's our Gold Glover, and that'll bring in Austin Wells with nobody on and 2 out. I don't care what Williams hits. Give me 20 home runs and defense like that any day. And Wells is going to get hit by a pitch on the hip. And that'll bring in Stanton now. Having a rough postseason, especially in this round. 1 on and 2 out. Full count on him. Here's the pitch from Pepio. And, oh, he just missed the cutter. Thought that was strike 3. So Stan's going to draw a walk, and now they have 2 on and 2 out. They'll bring in Bradley. We know about his power. His average isn't very much, but he's already homered off us twice. Each of the first 2 games in Tampa. He's heading to count 3-0, though. pitch from Pepio. That's going to be a ground ball. Snagged by Sanchez inside the line, right by the bag. That had the right field corner all over it. Looked like they were going to score at least one run, and he saves it. Go to the top of the second inning. Carson Williams leading off. Made that great play. He and Sanchez both did last half inning. See if we can get something started here. 2-1 pitch to him. It's going to be a pop fly down the right field line towards the stands. Judge racing. He's got it up against the wall. There's not a whole lot of room down there, and good thing he's so tall. That'll bring in Sanchez. That run-saving snag last inning. Down in the count, though, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a swing and a miss in the dirt. Throw down, and he's out for the second out. Filthy off-speed pitch. That brings in Simpson. And he's going to hit a line shot, one hopper to Volpe. Throws the first, and he gets him. So we go down quickly. We go to the third inning. It's still no score. And Volpe, busy at short today, leading off for the Yankees. 1-1 count on him. Here's the pitch. And it's a smash to second. And Lou's got it. Throw to first. And there's one down. It's a little tricky one-hop short hopper there. That'll bring in Bohm now. Nobody on and one out. And he's going to hit a tapper to third. Diving stop by Caminero behind the bag. Throws to first. And he gets him easily. My goodness. What a play by Junior Caminero. Let's look at this replay. Dives behind the bag, goes in foul territory, scrambles to his feet, throws it across, and guns him down. And that'll bring in Lamont Wade now with nobody on and two out, and he gets plunked on the knee. It's the second time he's been hit in 2 games. And that'll bring in Judge now with 1 on and 2 out. 3-2 count. There's a shot into right field down the line, and it drifts foul. Thank goodness. Try this 3-2 pitch again, and it's off the plate and in for a ball. I'll take that. I'll take the walk over the home run. That'll bring in Chisholm with 2 on and 2 out. He hasn't really done a whole lot in this series, and he's still going to do nothing as he hits his fly ball to left field. Now Contra settles under it, and we pitch out of the jam. Hit by pitch and a walk with 2 outs. Nothing comes of it. We go to the 4th inning. It's still scoreless. And leading off, Andres Figueroa. 0-2 pitch to him. And it's going to be a ground ball to third. Bohm's going to have that. Throw across the diamond, and there's one quick out. Base runners, very hard to come by in this game. Here's Junior. 1 out, nobody on. There's a line drive into left field. That's going to drop in front of Stanton. So now we got a man on with 1 out. Caminero keeping the hit parade going. Here's Lou's chance. 1-2 pitch to him. That's going to be a ground ball to first. Wade's got it. Throws to second for 1. The relay back to him. And that's a 3-6-3 double play. And it ends any potential rally. See this replay. Lou trying to take it down the line. That left-handed first baseman grabs it. That was it. And now leading off, J.J. Bleday. 0-2 pitch to him. Swinging and missing the dirt. Ball gets away from Basallo, but he's going to throw him out of first base for the strikeout. That's the 5th on the day by Pepio. That'll bring in Wells. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a ground ball. Base hit into right field through the hole. That's the first hit allowed by Pepio. That'll bring in Stanton. 2-1 pitch to him. There's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Throw to second for 1. The relay on to first, and it's a 1-4-3 double play. And the defense for the Rays shines again. Pepio playing the hockey goalie there. Snagging that ground ball right between his feet. We get out of this with no runs scored. And Trey Morgan going to lead it off here in the 5th. Both teams really struggling. Get men on or score runs. There's a ground ball. Base hit past Volpe up the middle. So Trey trying to get it going here. Leading off the 5th inning. That brings in Alcantara. 1-0 pitch from Rodon. Here's a line drive base hit into center field. So we got the first two guys on. Nobody out. That'll bring in Basallo. He's been struggling a bit. See, he's 3 for 12 in the ALCS with 2 home runs. I'll tell you right now, before this at-bat's over, this was an epic at-bat. 3-2 count. Here's the pitch from Basallo. And it's strike 3 on the inside corner. See, Rodon's thrown 26 pitches this inning. He threw 13 in this at-bat alone. Basallo just kept fouling pitches off. Rodon finally wins it. That'll bring in Carson Williams. Big RBI chance here with 1 out. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball past Bohm into left field. Stanton charging it. Comes up throwing, and Morgan's going to be held at third. And we're going to have the bases loaded with only 1 out for Willie Sanchez. Come on, Willie. We need to do something good here, buddy. 2-2 pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out. Man, we needed the ball out of the infield. Sac fly, something. And now it comes to Chandler Simpson with the bases loaded and 2 out. This little tapper in front of the plate. Rodon charges, turns and throws, and he's never going to get Simpson. He took way too long. Had a better chance of going to home plate. And Tampa Bay is now up 1-0. Figueroa coming to the bat. See if we can get another run or two here. 1-2 pitch. It's a line drive past way down into the right field corner. That's going to score 1. Here comes another. Here comes the throw. Simpson on his way home, the relay, and he's safe. A 3-run double by Andres Figueroa. Thank you, Andres. Look at this replay. Hammers the line drive past Wade. Even if it's only 3-14 in the corner, they weren't going to get Simpson with his speed, and Yankees are going to go to the bullpen. That was a very long inning. Rodon threw 38 pitches in that inning. And coming in is going to be Scott Efros, unscored upon in the playoffs. We don't really need to score any more at this point. We just need to get outs when they come to bat. He's going to face Junior with man on second and 2 out. Although I'll take extra runs. Grand slam would tie the game. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses on the slider and strikes out. And I don't really care because we rallied thanks to a Chandler Simpson 30-foot infield single and an Andres Figueroa bases clearing 3-run double. And it's 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the inning. And leading off for the Yankees, Harper Bradley, heading to count 3-1. And that pitch is off the plate and going to be ball 4, so the Yankees will get their leadoff man on. Can't be walking guys after you get a bunch of runs in the previous half inning. That'll bring in Volpe. 2-1 pitch, and that's going to be a fly ball in the left field. Alcantara drifting back, shy of the track. He's going to have that for the first out. Yeah, when your team puts up a crooked number, you got to go 1-2-3 the next inning. Here's Alec Bohm having a tough time in New York in this series, and he's going to keep having a tough time as he strikes out on a pitch at the shins. 6 Ks for Pepio. And that'll bring in Wade. 1 on, 2 out, 3-2 pitch. And he swings and misses and strikes out to end the inning. Ryan Pepio is on fire. Strikeout number 7. And that'll bring in Lou to lead off top of the 6th inning. Heading to count 3-1. Here's a pitch from Efros. And it's low for ball 4, so getting more guys on base. Gotta love it, especially the leadoff man. That'll bring in Morgan. Single to get that rally going last inning. 1-0 pitch from Efros. This can be a ground ball to short. Volpe's got it. Throws a second for 1. Jazz to first. Room service 6-4-3 double play. Snuffs out that potential rally. That'll bring in Alcantara now. Nobody on, 2 out. Down on the count, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he swings at the pitch off the plate and strikes out. So Efros comes in. And he's set down 4 batters in a row. I take that back. Lou walked. So he's been effective. And you see who's coming up for the Yankees in the bottom of the 6th. And new pitcher for us, Porter Hodge. Pepio threw a lot of pitches to get those strikeouts. Actually, don't mind this move by the manager. Aaron Judge going to lead things off with nobody on. And it's going to be a smashed up first, and Sanchez snags that, steps on the bag for the first out. Pepio threw 94 pitches in 5 innings. See if Hodge can have a better game here. 1-2 count, pitch to Chisholm, and it's going to be a line drive into left field, and Alcantara is going to have that for the second out. Gotta love it when Hodge doesn't walk anybody, put guys on base. Definitely like it when he doesn't give up home runs. And that'll bring in Blade with nobody on and 2 out. And he's going to hit a fly ball in the center field. Simpson takes a few steps back, and he's got it. So quick inning there by Hodge. We're going to go to the 7th inning. It's 4-0 Tampa Bay. And new pitcher for the Yankees, Jose Alvarado. Saw him last game. See what he's done in the playoffs. Going to have a bunch of left-handed batters coming up to face him. First one up, it's going to be our catcher, Sam Basallo, having a rough day. 12-pitch, 13-pitch strikeout, and he's going to have an 8-pitch strikeout this at-bat. So he's seen a lot of pitches, not having a lot of luck. So Alvarado gets the first out of the inning, and then comes Carson Williams. Big hit last time up, and hits a line drive into left field. Stanton, and he's got it for the second out. Now bring in Sanchez with nobody on. 2 out, full count. Here's the pitch. And high and outside for ball 4. So we get a man on with 2 out. Maybe we can get some 2 out magic. Now bring in Chandler Simpson. He's been our good luck charm all playoffs. See, he's hitting 385. Had that little 30-foot RBI single to get us on the board last inning. Or 2 innings ago, my bad. 3-2 count. And he takes strike 3 right down the middle. That's okay. I'll take that RBI and give up a strikeout this inning instead. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 4-0 Tampa Bay. And coming out of the pen, Pete Fairbanks, our former closer, trying to get him right. He struggled at the end of the regular season. He's going to face Austin Wells, Giancarlo Stanton, Harper Bradley this half inning. Heading to count 0-2 to Wells. There's the pitch from Pete, and he hits him in the back. Overcooked that slider a lot. Not what you want to do. Don't want to put those runners on. Now we got a man on first and nobody out for Stanton. Down to count 0-2. Here's the pitch, and he swings and misses and strikes out on the high fastball. Pete blew it right by him. So we get the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Bradley, another dangerous hitter. Pete's ahead in the count, though, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be a fly ball in the left center field. Alcantara on the run. He's going to take that for the second out. Wells will go back to first base. And that'll bring in Volpe. He hit for the cycle over a 2-game span in Tampa Bay. And he's going to get a base hit into right field. And they're going to have 2 men on now with 2 out. That's going to bring the tying run on deck. And that'll bring in Alec Boehm. He hasn't done anything in this series at home. He's got 2 on and 2 out. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Pete. That's a line shot into right field. And it's going to drop in front of Morgan. Runners around third. Here comes the throw to the plate. And Wells is safe. So the Yankees get on the board finally. All of this with 2 outs. A hit by pitch to start the inning and then 2 straight singles. And that's going to be it. Taking Pete out. Looked like he was going to have a pretty easy inning to those last 2 batters. I'm going to go to the pen and bring in the lefty, Garrett Clevenger. Nasty ERA, 1 run allowed in a third of an inning. He's going to face Lamont Wade, who's the tying run. And his first pitch to Wade is going to be a line shot to short. Williams grabs it. But Alec Boehm gets the Yankees on the board, gives them hope. As we go to the 8th, it's 4-1 Tampa Bay. And new pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton. See what he's done in the playoffs. He's going to have the 2, 3, and 4 batters, Figueroa, Caminero, and Garcia to face. Here's Figueroa, huge 3-run double his last at bat. Love to get him hot just like we have with Junior and Lou. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Hamilton. And it's going to be a fly ball into right center field. Judge racing back to the track, edge of the tracks. Got it for the first out. That'll bring in Junior. Nobody on, 1 out. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. Backhanded by Volpe. Throw across the diamond, and there's 2 down. See if Lou can get a 2-out rally going here. It's down to count 0-2. Here's the pitch, and he takes strike 3 on the outside edge. Hamilton comes in, sets us down 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still 4-1 good guys. And new pitcher for Tampa Bay, Brusdar Graterol. See, he's had a rough series against the Yankees. Had a really good season. Remember, we signed him the last day right before spring training as a free agent. And he's going to face Aaron Judge with nobody on base. Love that. 0-2 pitch. And it's going to be a tapper back to the mound. Graterol has it, throws, and there's 1 down. That'll bring in Jazz with nobody on and 1 out. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Graterol. And he swings and misses and strikes out on a high sinker. And he has really struggled against us in this series. That'll bring in Blade, 0-for-3 on the day. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. It's going to be a fly ball in the left center field. Alcantara on the run. Simpson chasing it. It's going to get down between him and go to the wall. Throw comes back in, and Blade is going to be on with a 2-out double. So he keeps the inning alive for the Yankees. That'll bring in Austin Wells. He scored the first run of the game for New York. 2-2 count. Here's a pitch. And he swings and misses on a slider and strikes out. So Graterol gives up the 2-out double. Gets the strikeout to end the inning, though. And we're going to head to the top of the 9th inning. Tampa Bay leads 4-1, and they're looking for more runs. And Trey Morgan's going to lead things off here in the 9th. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Hamilton. That's going to be a ground ball up the middle, past Volpe into center field. So he's got 2 hits in that exact same spot tonight. And now we have the leadoff man on with Kevin Alcantara coming up. See if we can get another run. There's going to be a fly ball in the center field. Blade's going to drift back. And he's going to settle under and have that for the first out as Morgan goes back to first. That'll bring in Basallo. Seen a ton of pitches tonight. Just hasn't put anything in play, really. 2-1 count. And it's going to be a ground ball to second. Jazz has it. Flips to second for 1. The relay, and Basallo beats it out. So 4-6 force out. Keeps a man at first and 2 out for Carson Williams. Can we get some big fly magic out of him again? 1-2 pitch. Nope. Swings and misses and strikes out, as he's prone to do. We're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. 4-1 lead. We all know who's coming in out of the pen for Tampa Bay. And there's that guy, Roger Guy. See, 1 win, 3 saves, and 4 games in the playoffs. He's been a part of every victory we've had. You might as well keep that streak going with this one. He's going to face Giancarlo Stanton as the first man. Just got to not give up base runners. Keep these guys off base. Don't let the tying run come to the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Guy. And it's a line shot over Sanchez's head all the way to the wall in right field. Morgan's got it. He throws the ball back in, and Stanton's going to be held to a single. Doesn't have wheels at all, so that'll bring in Harper Bradley with 1 on and nobody out. I'm surprised they're not running for Stanton. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch from Guy. And he swings and misses and strikes out for the first out. Blew it by him. Huge strikeout pitcher Guy is. I got 1 on, 1 out. Here's a pitch to Volpe. That's going to be a fly ball into right field. Morgan drifting over towards the line. He's going to have that for the second out. We're just 1 out away from tying up this series, boys and girls. And Alec Boehm has driven in the only run of the game for New York. It's their last hope. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's going to be a foul ball. Now he's down in a count 0-2. Said he's a better hitter against left-handed pitching. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 right down the middle. He takes it, and Tampa Bay wins game 4. And we are back tied. So this now becomes a best 2 out of 3 series as the Rays lose the first 2 at home, go on the road, win the next 2 games. Ryan Pepiot's first playoff appearance of the season was a stellar one. Another game with 1 hit allowed by our starting pitcher and a clutch 3-run double by Figueroa. Let's look at the box score. Here you see 1 for 4, but 3 RBIs for Figueroa. Caminero 2 hits, Morgan 2 hits. Struck out 10 times, but we came through when we needed, and we got a great performance by Pepiot. Pete, only one that gave up a run out of the bullpen. And we are headed to a game 5. And you know who's on the mound for us? Mr. Shane McClanahan. Let's look at the Yankees. Got a double by Blade, RBI by Bohm. Rodon gives up 4 and 4 2/3. But it doesn't matter. Let's go Rays. And these Tampa Bay Road Warriors win the first 2 games by identical 4-1 scores. Ties the series at 2 apiece. And they have Shane McClanahan on the mound against Chase Hampton in game 5. A win there brings us back home where we'll have 2 shots to close it out. Shane Baz, Taj Bradley. We got to get this game 5 win though. But I want to share one stat with you guys. Tampa Bay Rays were 57 and 24 on the road this year, and only 1 game over 500 at home. And they're living up to that Road Warrior name by winning these 2 games on the road. And they try and finish the road sweep in this series in our next episode. So, hey, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, comment, share it out, hit the notification bell so you know when the next episode of this exciting ALCS is going to go live. And I'll catch you very soon with the next one for the Tampa Bay Rays MLB 25 franchise.